What's stopping this person from coming forward? What is the energy that they're in? Why they are not coming forward? This person is experiencing a tower at this moment. So they got a lot of things going on that they don't feel comfortable speaking about, that they don't want you to know about. They may not want other individuals to know about. So this is something happening more internally than it is happening physically. Obviously, physically, it's going to end up catching up if they don't seek the help that they need or ask for the help that they need. They may have too many people in their energy, or too many responsibilities. Too many people want something for them. They never know. This person that is not coming forward to you or not expressing to you what they're going through, they have too many people with their hands out. This could be adult children. This could be this could be baby mothers. This could be people that they owe money to. Five of Cups. And a lot of the person that's not coming forward or not saying what's going on with them, this internal battle that's happening with the Five of Cups, they feel like they've invested in the wrong areas, and the wrong things, thoughts, emotions, invested in the wrong people. They reflect on that a lot. It's hard for them to trust because of that. This person is very moody. Energy can shift with them, like they can go from 0 to 60 real quick. The temperament is manic. Three of Swords. This person is experiencing a heartbreak, but they don't want you to know. They do not want you to know. This heartbreak could even be that because they broke your heart. Temperance in reverse. This person is still dealing with this drastic change. This person holds on to grudges. It's hard for them to let stuff go. This person also could get mad at you for something that they did, and because how you reacted or didn't react could piss this person off. Yeah, this person has like a lot of self-reflection. The person that's not coming towards you, why this person is not coming towards you, Three of Pentacles, the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Again, all these people, just confirmation. People got their hand out. They owe people money. So people sit around them, or people show up. And it seems very monitoring, or it seems awkward. Like, who are these people? Like, they don't seem to be interacting. There don't seem to be a lot of communication, but it seems like these people just come around them and they like quiet. They look. These people legit is like, where's my money? They looking for their money. This person owes a lot of people money. They owe money. Yeah, they got loans. It's hard for this type of person, whoever this is, for them to admit when they are wrong. You know, that's something a lot of us got to work on, you know. Safe energy here, right? Safe, loving energy, always divine, coming from the heart. Pure, 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 in my purest form. So I appreciate being able to bring this reading. Why this person is not coming for you. The Death in reverse. They don't know how to make a wrong right. So, you know, with the Death is always a rebirth, something new. In reverse, This person's heart chakra is, I don't want to say it's obviously it's not broken. None of us are ever broken. It's damaged, is wounded. You know, they can come close to where you've been like the closest to see them at their most vulnerable. But soon as that happens, they run, escape, hide, ghost. They like, no, 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 no. No, they got to go back into their corner or back into their cave. They get very, very scared about that. They're afraid that what they've done to others is going to happen to them, especially if you're a good person, you know. So they have a tendency to keep themselves around other people that's in this tower energy, or constantly having different towers happen to them. All kinds of like destructive energy, chaos energy, conflicting energy, sabotaging energy, risking, like risky energy. I'm seeing like a cartoon with the angel and the devil. Like they really have a hard time. They have this back and forth thing with themselves. They see you as the most nurturing, loving person, the Queen of Cups. So there's an energy, you do make them feel safe. And like I said, you've come closest to anybody else to seeing their vulnerability, right? There's a heartbreak from their mother. No matter how old they are, there's still something. Maybe it's healing, it's trying to heal, but the temperance is in reverse. So it's almost like fighting. Like I said, the devil and the angel is almost like fighting that light and that dark. There's always that energy there, but it's not balanced. It's always like outweighing the other one. You're in the energy of the Eight of Pentacles. So working on your craft, working on your studies. You're the type of person that will be in the group chat and not say nothing. You just like, I'm just gonna observing. Okay. I don't know. I'm seeing a tattoo artist that is here. Somebody wanting to get a tattoo. Somebody's very turned off by people or the smell of Black and Milds cigarettes. But somebody doesn't mind like that occasional cigar. Four of Wands. King of Pentacles. Yeah, this person, I don't know if I don't think they've like promised you the world, but they have gave little innuendos that's what they would want to do, that they would want to take care of you, provide for you, protect you. But then when it comes to like real life shit, when it comes to again being vulnerable and having to actually show up, this person has not done that. They have not done that. They hold so much love in their heart for you. To a degree, again, it brings them the tower, because they're not fully embracing God's gift. They're still hindered. They're still, excuse me, I'm having these belches. They're still hindered or wounded by this Three of Swords. I think Three of Swords came out in another video. So the energy, I mean, I'm doing the video like in the same time, and I'm not, you know. So same energy, Ace of Cups. So they hold a lot of love. I mean, and you have this abundance of love. You have this unconditional love. You have this kind of love that you could hold this for plenty. Plenty, plenty, plenty. A lot of this person's ghosting is because you can do this. Like, so they have this intense fear of losing you. So it's almost like if they always just give you a little bit and then they leave, they feel like you'll want more, so you'll come back. But if they was to give it all and it's not all that you thought it was going to be, or the persona that they made it to be, and then when you get close, you're going to see that's not what it is. And you have so much healing. There's so much healing with you. You have to also be careful to not be in like mother energy for a man that is not committing to you. Like, you don't want to be in that energy of, you need to feed this man. You need to do things that a mother would do to her child, which this is in your nature to do that. So it has to be channeled somewhere else. And hopefully if you have children, you just channel it into your children. But if you don't, this would be channeled obviously back into yourself. I don't know if you guys can really see that. It's kind of re-swirling, recycling, circulating, right? Back into herself. Not outside of herself, and now she's depleted, lost, and wilted and dry and all that other stuff. You and the Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, Two of Cups. There's no question or doubt what this person knows, sees, and feels. What they know, see, and feel about themselves is something totally, totally different. And there's nothing you would be able to do or say, damn sure don't prove that you feel that mutual same way in them. If they see themselves in a tower, that's where they see themselves. And the love, you still love them there, but let them be there. So but you want to be careful you don't get trapped with a baby. Just because they see this abundance of love and abundance of healing, that you can literally, I mean, you are otherworldly. This, I'm not even giving this energy. I'm not even giving it the justice it needs, because it's more than words, right? People could do all that. People talk that shit, right? People talk a good fucking game until it's time to show action. You just sit back. And this energy, pleasant, peaceful, calm, vibrant, jubilee. You know how to weather a storm. And even if you're sad, down, tired, exhausted, depressed, you still hold this energy and know you coming right back to this. You're not gonna be there long. Like, you don't even mind a tower, because you know what comes next, right? As above, so below. Everything don't always stay up. But it's hard for you to really give it all to this person when they still don't even know. This person doesn't completely know who they are or what they want. No. Spirit said they know what the fuck. They know what they want. They don't know if they can sustain it, keep it, nurture it, water it, ground it, because of all of these emotions. So that starts with themselves. Right. Everything starts with self. So somebody's been in a funk. Somebody's been feeling icky. Somebody's just like, damn, I just don't feel like myself. So coming out of some sort of cocoon, we are in this new energy of May, energy of Taurus. You know, Taurus is about that stability, about luxury, you know. Could be materialistic, but keeping it balanced because they are frugal too at the same damn time, right? Taurus is not going to have a champagne taste with a beer budget. And if that was the case, they know how to freaking take a beer and make it and be in that energy as if it was champagne, right? You know what I mean? So it's all a mindset. So that's what the energy is in May right now. A lot of energy around money. It's not the same energy with like the Capricorns and the Virgos, okay? The Virgos, maybe they want to nitpick on everything. Them Capricorns they really like about that money. Them Tauruses is just going to receive the money. All right, so shout out to the earth signs. No offense, Capricorn and Virgos. No offense, but in this May energy, this is the energy of receiving. So there really is no chasing. There's no chasing it. If you pouring it back into you, it's your mindset, right? It's what you speak, the breath that is coming out, the words that are coming out, the thoughts that you are putting out is what is coming back to you. And that's going to be very obvious with that big Taurus energy. You got the Fool. First card in the deck. Main character energy. You know what I'm saying? Taking a leap of faith, but with the plan, right? Taking the leap with the parachute. Diving right in, free falling, surrendering. Again, somebody appreciating, okay, you know what? Whatever funk that I went through, whatever downtime, you needed it. You was exhausted for something. A lot of energy was being pulled from you. There's a lot of solar flares are happening right now. A lot of time shifts is happening. Quantum jumps are happening. I don't know who else. Like I literally just experienced dream jumping, and I jumped in somebody's dream, and I mean when I tell you how fast I jumped out of it, was like the Wizard of Oz. It was like pulling that curtain back and seeing something about some people that I was not supposed to see in there. Those energies they've been running, dipping, and dodging from me ever since. And I'm like, listen, you ain't gotta worry. I am not telling no one. I mean, I shared dream jumping because I wanted to know, has anybody ever experienced that before? But I didn't get into details of who it was and what I saw, or I kind of a little description, but I was not repeating that one out loud. And I'm like, okay, damn. So I got a little taste of a new ability. I'm jumping in dreams. Like all of a sudden, it felt like trespassing. So that's not something I want to do. I don't know if that happened like just a spontaneous thing, or it was, you know what, it was a little spontaneous, but spirit really, and I know my spirit team, and I trust, and I listen, I trust my intuition more than anything else, and my most high God, Mother God, I trust more than anything else. I needed to see what I seen. All I needed was a little peek, like whoop, and that was enough. I'm not a risk taker. I'm not doing that. So this might be an energy that Might freak somebody out. I don't know. This taking this leave is definitely freaking somebody out. Somebody gonna go on vacation and do parasailing. Uh, like earlier I was saying, somebody don't want to do the zip line and all of that. Somebody, if not physically, somebody spiritually is gonna be able to do this. It's gonna be on the spirit level, right? So this person is going to be so freaking enabled, enabled, but so inspired. Spirit's going real fast right now. So slow down. So somebody talks too fast. Somebody talks real fast. Sometimes I talk too fast. I don't know. Sometimes I talk too loud. Sometimes I talk too loud. I don't know. So whoever that is, this person is like literally taking notes out of your game book, gameplay, or somebody's trying to use the analogy of sports with life or with love. Men, we don't all. Maybe there's a female that really loves sports. And her daddy really had her with the sports. That could be a connection. I'm not taking that away from nobody. But if that's not the connection, listen, we don't know them plays that you keep saying. And I'm just like, yeah, right. No, that's not happening. The commercial break, I don't know who that was for. But this right here, this tower, when somebody takes that leap, this tower is going to go in reverse. All right? It's literally going to go in reverse. And this is where somebody is going to be like, this was the best decision I've ever made. Because you know what? It wasn't a decision. It wasn't like I wasn't planning it. Somebody got lost to be found. Somebody had to lose themselves to be found. That's the message. That's it right there. There we go. We done. We closing this one all the way out. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Peace.